do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. And y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
What's poppin'? It's DJ Miss Jetson. You're here with the Red Kool-Aid Podcast YouTube. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Before we go any further, I'd appreciate you guys if you look down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also leave a comment. I do talk back to you guys, but look, let's get straight to it. RKelly interview by Gayle King this morning on CBS. Interesting interview. I just got through watching it, and tell him to cry. It's a river. He could keep all the crying, all the extra acting and everything he was doing, and that was just way too much. Like, he was up there acting like someone was guilty. Like, you just started crying and yelling at Gayle and talking about everybody's got to be stupid and use common sense. Nigga, we is using common sense. We're using it. And I know I just got straight to it. If you guys haven't seen the interview, go check out cbsnews.com. It's there. The whole interview, you just get to see him go off about how, yeah, he was molested as a child or sexually abused or whatever from 6 to 12 or 13. But he said it didn't affect him in that way. He doesn't abuse people. He also said he never slept with anyone underage ever before. But obviously that's a lie if you married Aaliyah when she was 15. But that's neither here nor there. He also said that the parents, and this was a big thing, he was putting everything on the parents. He must have been looking at social media like, okay, well, let me use this narrative. He said the parents gave them to me. The parents basically sold their daughters to me, brought them to concerts and wanted them to be famous and this and that. Basically trying to insinuate I stopped giving them money and all of a sudden here you go. But then the narrative kind of switched over to see, these girls are coming out and trying to do books and reality TV and this and that. Like, well, it switched to that. That's when they started talking about the other young ladies who did the Surviving RKelly series. But he just had so many excuses, not even excuses. He had so many things in his head to where he was just trying to make himself the victim. Like the whole time he was playing himself out to be the victim. Not once did he say, he didn't even go up there and say, hey, you know, I have done some wrong things. I have done things in the past. I mean, we obviously know you married Aaliyah when she was 15. There are marriage certificates there documented saying this happened. Period. It's there. So this did happen. There's some shit you just can't deny. So you should have just came in like, yeah, I did make some mistakes, but he just came in like straight, everybody's lying, nobody's telling the truth. I am the innocent man who's just been trying to make music for 30 years and now y'all trying to take me down. That was his whole thing. He didn't take accountability for nothing. And then he's getting up and yelling at Gayle and talking about, is this the camera? Is that the camera? Y'all trying to destroy me. Ain't nobody trying to destroy you. You destroyed yourself. That's how I'm looking at it. You destroyed yourself. Again, if you guys haven't seen this whole video, then go back and watch it. I did show you a clip at the beginning, but go back and watch the whole thing if you haven't seen it. It's crazy. And then tomorrow, Gayle will interview RKelly Curry and Jocelyn Savage. They're going to be on there. I seen a clip not too long ago where RKelly Curry's on there crying, saying, oh, my parents, they're just doing this for money. Oh, my gosh, why won't they stop it? Stop it. Like, I'm like, oh, my gosh, these girls are so brainwashed. Now he got them up there looking crazy. Now, I don't know what Jocelyn Savage says, but she's just in there holding RKelly Curry's hand like, you know, she ain't saying too much and nothing. In this clip, again, we get to see the whole interview tomorrow. But in this clip, RKelly, she's crying and she's just, oh my, it's all lies. My parents are doing this for money. And here's what I'll say about that. When them girls do finally get back to their parents, they're going to need lots of therapy and lots of counseling and lots of love and attention from their families, because this man has got them so brainwashed. It's crazy. So they're definitely going to have to go through counseling and things once they get back home, because we know that's going to happen, because we know we're just going to speak it into our existence. This dude is not getting away this time. To be able to do the same thing over again. And my whole thing is always this. If that's the case, tell these girls, look, I know you don't want to see your parents, but this is going on. I want you guys to just go home for a day and really just talk to your parents. Just let them go. You're the 52-year-old man here. These are a 23-year-old, and a 21-year-old. I'm pretty sure that they'll listen to you if you say, hey, just go have a conversation with your parents. You won't even do that. Why? Because you're fucked up. And you know you're fucked up. You just got up there trying to play victim today in an interview with Gayle. All that yelling and crying. None of that shit worked. You just look worse. And I feel sorry for them girls, and I pray for them, and I can't wait till they get back home with their families. And that's just period. We'll see what goes on with this tomorrow, though, once we see the two young ladies on Gayle, and once she interviews them, we'll see what they have to say. Obviously, they're going to be in defense for RKelly, so we're just going to have to watch that, okay, and see what goes on. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. I can't believe that man went up there and did that. He didn't even take accountability, not for one damn thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. But look, it's the Red Kool-Aid Podcast, you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I want you guys to do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment, because I talk back. I'm cool. I think so anyway. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me and find out. Yo, it's the Red Kool-Aid Podcast. Peace.